I'm live? Yes? Maybe? There we go. Okay. Let's turn off the stream. I have not done a live show in multiple years. So I think in order to read comments, I'm going to have the actual YouTube video open in the YouTube player, which means I'm going to be seeing myself on like a 3-second lag, which is going to be great and not at all distracting. Okay, let's tweet. Let's tweet. Live. I don't know why I just tweeted the link because I'm replying to a link that I just tweeted. Okay, apparently I have 2 concurrent viewers. Maybe both of them are me because I may have 2 windows open. Oh, Infinite Text is here. Okay, I've actually opened the thing. Hello, it is nice to see you. Okay, so it's just you and me for now, so I may be explaining this multiple times. So I've got my new bookshelves in my new apartment. I actually have 3 now. I've got my 2 tall ones, and then I have a smaller one. A shorter is sort of shorter but wider. And I'm just gonna put my books up, and we can, talk about whatevs. Yeah. Okay. I just got. I'm so bad at doing live shows. I just got your "it's okay, good company" message. Okay. Thank you. So first, I gotta stick my shelves back in. Oops. And I did put up sticky notes with the letters of the alphabet because I sort my books alphabetically by author. So what I'm going to do, my plan is to just take all of the books from all over the house and first just shove them in approximately the right shelf, and then within each shelf I'll sort it out. Terry Pratchett did get his own sticky note because he's going to need his own shelf. Okay, have I totally screwed myself for getting this first one in? No. Okay. Okay, there's one. If anyone is curious, all of my bookshelves are from, I'll tilt that down a little bit. All of my bookshelves are from IKEA. This short one is a Billy, and the 2 big ones are, I think, Leotorps. Okay. This is going to be the Pratchett shelf. Okay, it's impossible for me to actually do this and read the chat, so I'm just going to come back. You're like, where are you? Yes, I just said I organize them by author, and yes, I have a Pratchett shelf. Okay. Yeah, in my last setup, I had to double stack my Pratchett, so I had, one row behind another row. But I'm hoping to not have to do that anymore so that I can show my Pratchett in its full glory. Oh yeah, a lot of people have found me through my Discworld videos. I think my most popular video by far is my Patroclus and Achilles video, and then after that, after that is my Mayor of Casterbridge review, which is very popular in India because I think it's a national reading list. You have to read Mayor of Casterbridge, and so all of the Indian students read it and are like, what? And so then they come on the internet because there's a lot of descriptions of in Hindi of what happened in the Mayor of Casterbridge, and I've had one person comment this is a good video, but can you speak slower? Because I'm guessing English was not their native language. So those are my top 2 most viewed videos, and then after that it's my Discworld one. So I need to get back to my Discworld series. I had been trying to get through the whole thing sorted by sub-series, and then I just really didn't like two of the Tiffany Aching books, and I stopped for a couple of years, but I've restarted. So once I finish I Shall Wear Midnight, which I'm about halfway through right now, and get through Shepherd's Crown, I'll be able to do a Tiffany Aching guide video, and then I'm moving on to, I can't remember if I'm moving on to the Death series next or the Ancient Civilizations sub-series, but Ancient Civilizations is only 2 books, so that one shouldn't take very long. I might combine Ancient Civilizations with Industrial Revolution, and then I would put Moist von Lipwig in a separate category from Industrial Revolution. Okay, so I've got all the shelves set up. Now I need to start sorting books. So first we've got Under the Skin by Michel Faber. He's an F. More Faber, Matt Haig. There's the H's. Guterson, Gilman, Faber. Okay. Some of these are in like sections of alphabetized sections, because I took them off my bookshelf initially because we needed to move the shelves, and then I set them on my kitchen table, and so they were relatively in alphabetical order. But then we packed them into bags, and like sometimes, you really need a hardcover at the bottom, so things got a little bit out of order. So this shouldn't be too messy, but we'll see. Okay, now I've got Ishiguro and Highsmith. Here we have some Pratchett's, Orwell. Oh, another thing that I'm very pleased that I'll be able to get away with, I think, is that I won't have to put any books on the bottom shelves. So they should be safer. Here's my 2 Oya Yummies. Lady Chatterley's Lover, which I'm going to be reading soon, but I'm still going to shelve it just so it can hold its place. Here's all my Fairyland books. Valente, Tart. S got its own shelf for all of my snickets. Another Valente. Here's a Shakespeare. Okay, so the other thing that I'm very excited about with the new bookshelf setup is that I wasn't sure at first if I wanted to use this top shelf, which isn't covered for books, and then I realized that I will finally be able to have the long-awaited Bard Shrine. So Terry Pratchett's gonna have his own shelf down here, but the Bard is gonna have his own shelf up here. I'm gonna arrange all of my Yale editions. I'm gonna be able to stack them vertically instead of horizontally, which is kind of a pain to withdraw them from and like put them back in the right order. So maybe I'll actually be able to keep my Shakespeare's in a chronological order, and then I'm gonna put, gonna decorate it with some other stuff, some Bard stuff, which I think a lot of is currently in my parents' house. So I think I have 2 Shakespeare plush toys. I'm gonna keep this open. Oh, you're gonna organize your shelves with me. That's great. Shelf organization party. Hi, Maya Smith. I'm organizing the shelves. I'm just getting them into a rough alphabetical order first, and then I'm going to sort them out within each shelf. Are these too close to each other? No. Okay. Okay, here we have a Smith. More Snickets. Valente and Walton. I should probably turn these face out so that it's easier to see that later. Swiler and Stevenson. Oh no, wait, I'm putting my S's up here. Neil Stevenson. Joe Walton. So, Infinite Text, since you're a librarian, do you do Dewey Decimal at home, or do you do different categorization? Oh, sorry for distracting you from your books, Maya. Okay, Elizabeth von Arnim. I categorize her with V. This is Autobiography of Henry VIII, which I'm actually going to get rid of. It's technically on long-term loan from my mom, so it's just going to be returned to her. Gibbons and Dunn. Dunn, Gibbons. Hardy. What were you reading, Maya? If it's like a graphic novel, I'm not going to be talking that much because I have to look back at my book. So if it's a graphic novel, you could probably like read a page, listen to me. You keep the penguins together. Okay, makes sense. I don't have enough penguins to really have it be worth it to keep all my penguins together because I mostly get free digital copies of ebooks, of classics. Because since they're public domain, if you're not paying for the paper, you can just not pay for them. Gaskell. Over there. Ova. O-P. Fits? Yes. Sontag. I think the S's are going to take up more than one shelf. Snyder. I feel like Emily Mendel, or possibly Mendel. My gut is telling me that her last name is pronounced St. John because that's the way it's pronounced for the Brits. But I feel like I have heard her like announced at official things as St. John. So I've never heard her say her own name. So I'd really like to know. But you're reading McKillop. Okay, yep, I think that will probably be a little difficult to read that while listening to me. Oh, sorry, Maya. S. Elaine Wecker. I feel like not enough people have read The Golem and the Jinni. It's really good. It's set in New York at the turn of the 20th century. And it's about a golem and a jinni who like find themselves in this strange world. It's really great. Okay. And sequel's coming out in 2020, so pick it up now. Get prepared. Wingman, Valente, Zimmer Bradley, Snickets, Palliser. Ooh! Sorry, Orwell. Here are my P's. Oh, wait. Some of my P's are going to go after Pratchett, and some of them are going to go before. I'm going to have to pay attention to that. Okay, Orwell. Owen. Oh, you got Meaning of Night. Oh, I'm so glad. I really like that book. But I understand why other people don't like it, so no pressure if you don't like it. Owen. Pinborough. Perry. Patchett. Okay. Well, as long as you own them, you know, it's a lot easier to read a book that you own than a book that you don't own. Okay, here's my Myths and Monsters of Rest in Virginia. Who wrote this? McDicken. I'm going to move this whole stack over. There may be a sound of catastrophically falling books. Okay, here's a nice stack of Pratchett's. Oop! Down goes Unseen Academicals. Or sorry, that was Making Money. Ruth Goodman. Oh, my Ruth Goodmans got separated. Goodman. Other Goodman. I didn't realize I had two Goodmans. Du Maurier. Donahue, DeWitt. Yeah, these are all. No, there's the other Goodman. Okay, these. Hey, David. Okay. I mean, it's really hard when you're lifting something that's like far away. I'm lifting with my arms. Oh, David was just telling me to lift with my legs. No. Well, you could bring the ones from over there over here. So here's some more Pratchett's. Here's some more Will. Hunt and Haroof. And Jackson. These are all going to go together. And the J's and H's. Okay? I want to read the meaning. You guys should do a buddy read. You guys should do a meaning of my buddy read. Maybe I will host a read along. I feel like I read it recently, so I don't need to read it that same. Not the sewing books. Nope, you're not getting involved? Okay. The sewing books are gonna go in a different place. Will Eisner. He's a name. Grimm. Goodman. No. Goldman. There we go. Okay. And then I'll just a whole stack of Pratchett's. Oh! The Terry Pratchett novels are so slippery. They just, most of them are going to end up on the floor right here. That's another reason that I like the Yale editions because of Shakespeare, because they're linen covered. So they have one, solid ASMR potential. But also they're really textured, so like they don't, you can tilt them pretty far and the friction will hold them together. Yeah. Good stuff. Oh. Terry Pratchett may demand more than one shelf. Okay, if I find any other books that look like they will be good tappers, I will do so. Okay, now I have Logan. I know the alphabet. We got KLM down here at the bottom, like the airline. Do you know what KLM stands for, babe? Königlich Luft something. Or is Lucht is air. Did you hear the air raid siren today? We had an air raid, practice air raid siren. In case the Nazis strike again. It's a flood siren? It's called a Lucht siren, a Lucht alarm. Okay. I feel like we should have different ones for floods and for air raids. Because floods mean go up and air raids mean go down. S. I think the S's are also going to demand 2 shelves. Oh, I finished that stack. Okay, I now have to go get some other ones from the windowsill. I'll be right back, guys. I'm very proud of myself for doing this. Oof. Oh yeah. Oh, some of these are language books and sewing books. Well, you'll get them in launch. I don't show my non-literature books very often. Maybe you guys will get a peek at those. Okay. Morton. Oh no, mine says error. Oh God. Maya, can you still see me okay? Did I do something wrong? It's still streaming. I can still see the stream. Maya can see me. Okay, I think that's just on her end. Hopefully you can rejoin us. Okay. Pullman. Here are the keys. Here are the keys. Pullman is after Pratchett, but I'll stick it up here with the Q's. Radcliffe. Morton's. You can So here's one of the books that like don't get housed on these shelves. It's my Beginner's Guide to Blackwork, which is a 16th century embroidery technique. I think I have, oh yeah, I have my Blackwork sampler right here. I've posted it on Instagram a couple of times for people who follow my Instagram. A lot of it's sort of hiding behind the embroidery wheel, but there we go. This side is Italian and this side is English. And this top black section is copied from a cuff in a Hans Holbein portrait of Jane Seymour. Okay, and then I have my Practical Spanish Grammar, which I've done the first chapter of. Dress in Anglo-Saxon England, which I haven't read yet. I'll put this over here. My Dutch textbook, which actually should go back to my bed so that I actually use it. And then this is my Dutch notebook. Here is my list of information on infinitive constructions in Dutch. Is it vastly different from what you find on the Bio Tapestry? It is. So what's on the Bio Tapestry is called Anglo-Saxon embroidery, because the Normans made the Anglo-Saxons embroider it after they conquered them. Super fun times. And England in the Anglo-Saxon period was known for its like really excellent embroidery. So the thing about blackwork embroidery, it's called blackwork. That refers to a technique because a lot of it was black, but if you do it in red or gold or blue or green, that still technically counts as blackwork. So what you do with, do I have any examples of like a partially finished one? No. Oh, I do. Okay, so here's the one that I was practicing. So what you do with blackwork is you go through over, under, and you do every other stitch, and then once you've like run out of thread, you come back with another thread and fill in the spots that you missed. Or if you don't run out of thread, then you just start going back the opposite direction. So you can see this section, I've done all of it, and then this part, which is going to be matching the cross down there, is I've only done one pass, and I haven't gone back and filled in the other parts. So that's what makes blackwork blackwork. Anglo-Saxon embroidery uses a lot more filling patterns. So you'll embroider an outline in like stem stitch. I can't remember if they use chain stitch or split stitch, which is where you bring the needle up through the thread that was behind it. And then you'll do the outlines in that, and then you'll fill it with a solid color. And blackwork is typically either geometric, like this, or like vegetative. They did get some more creative ones like later in the Elizabethan period. Like, let's see, on my book, we've got these like centaurs, or what are these? Griffins and fawns. But it's pretty much just done with a single line, and then Anglo-Saxon is chunkier. Oh, thank you. Okay, back to books. Setterfield. Now, first, Harry Potter. Here's another Pratchett. Setterfield. Okay, S is going to start colonizing some of Q and R. Came here for the bookshelf. Also getting a lesson on embroidery. You never know what you're going to find on Libby's channel. So yes, I'm organizing my bookshelves. I'm just putting everything in approximately the right shelf for now, alphabetically, and then I'm gonna make each shelf perfect later. Okay. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna get another stack of books. You guys entertain yourselves. Maya, maybe you can like get a couple sentences read. Oh, and I've got another stack down there that I've missed. Let's just grab that now so I don't forget. Do you have an organization system, Bookish, or do you just stick them wherever you feel like you remember them? Okay, I think. Forsyth. F's and G's are also popular. I think that's because I own a lot of Michelle favors. Freeman and Fox. Okay, more F's. I think F's are going to start colonizing HIJ. More Pratchett's. Vaguely alphabetical by subject. Alphabetical by subject. So like architecture is first and then botany and then classics, like that. Morton. Morrison, Du Maurier, Fitzgerald, Forster. He's going to go down here. Another favor. Two Du Mauriers and a Forster. And a favor. A Durrell. Okay. Okay, I'll be right back. Whole heaping chunk of Shakespeare's right here. Separate fiction and nonfiction. Fiction is alpha by author, I mean naturally. Nonfiction is by subject and then alpha within each subject. Okay, that is respectable. I don't have enough nonfiction for that to make sense. And all the nonfiction I have is like biographies of literary figures, so it makes sense to keep them with the literature. How many books do you think you own, Brian? Do you have like enough that you can, do you have too many that you can't like find one that you're looking for? Burton. I can't have anyone on ABC. Oh, probably because I took them off the shelf first and they ended up at the bottom. And Abrams. There's my first A. Okay. That pile went fast because of all the Shakespeares. Be right back. Austin, Baldwin. See, here's the beginning of the alphabet. Austin, Baldwin, Carroll, Carr, Clark, Osamon, Abbott, Mixed, Cox. Yep, this is all first shelf. This is my first shelf gang. Oh no, is it too tall? Ah. Okay. I have like 3 stacks left. I may just go try to grab all of them. 700 books. Wow. Yeah, I think it's because the reason you always forget where you leave your keys, not you specifically, the reason why one forgets where one leaves one keys is because one leaves them in places like every day. If you just put something down once, then you don't have to remember different places where you put it down. You only have to remember one place where you put it down. But keys, like sometimes you put them, you know, on the dresser right inside the door, and sometimes you put them on your bedside table, and sometimes they make it to the bathroom, and sometimes they make it to the kitchen, and then you have to remember all of the places that you've put it, and then forget most of them. Okay, and I'm not totally sure I can get the rest, but I can get the next real big stack, so there may be the sound of a book catastrophe. Okay, I've managed to get these over here. Can I lift them up the additional 3 inches to get them on the shelf? Let's find out. I'm just gonna go on my Tippytoes. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. We're losing them. We're losing them. Doctor, we're losing them. Push epi stat. Oh god. Where is my third hand when I need it? Okay, we're stable, but if I move at all, we'll be stuck. Hey, David, can you help? Just, no, you don't. You're pushing them off the back. Oh, God.
It's okay.
I think we should panic. I think the obvious solution here is I'm going to scoot this one over. No. You can't put them on shelves, because otherwise they'll get mixed in with the books that have been sorted. Put them on top. That'll teach you to be helpful. I was.
Let's be slightly less ambitious in my shelf.
Okay. Okay.
Let's put some maybe
on the floor.
Yeah, my arm.
Can you get this back up? Thank you. Okay. Okay. Well, that went mostly okay.
Excuse me. No problem.
Okay. Okay, and I also brought over my bookmark collection. Not totally sure where I'm going to put that. Let's stick it at the bottom for now. That's not the one. Yes, it is. Okay, so more Shakespeare's, one of which was housing more bookmarks, which won Comedy of Errors. He got to be the bookmark home for a bit. Okay, these are my 2 Frances Burney diaries. Oh, you guys have been talking while I've been dropping books on the floor. Okay. Beaten. Ooh, I'm gonna remove this special. These definitely all fit in my last house. Okay, Libra Duga's gonna have to go up top for a bit. Snickets. Crowley. Does anyone know how to pronounce this man's last name? Is it John Crowley or John Crowley? No bookmarks. Oh, I realized you won't be able to tell me the spelling. If it's Crowley, say the first one, and if it's Crowley, say the second one. Actually, I feel like my C's sort of started bleeding onto this next shelf. I'll put this down here. I looked at some of my old videos to see where the books were placed on my last shelf setup, which is only helpful for the first shelf because now I have this little middle one, which is going to throw off my second shelf. Rothfuss. I own The Name of the Wind, but I refuse to start reading it until we have the third one. Or at least until we have a very firm publication date for the third one. Oh, yeah, see, this was the real problem with my carrying the stack over. I had these little ones close to the bottom, and the things were tipping on them. This is why I'm not a student of architecture. Okay, Dinsdale. What's her last name? Greenberg. Oh, this is my printing error copy of 100 Nights of Hero. So here's the cover. It's all pretty. Wikipedia has an IPA for it. Thank you, Maya. You got the Downton Abbey pronunciation. That's how we do. I've heard the name Crowley pronounced both ways for different like families, so I guess it just depends. So here's my 100 Nights of Hero, and then you open it like, what? What's wrong? What is it? Why are the words upside down? And it's because mine was printed with the cover, the cover upside down, which means I got a discount for it when I got it at Foyles. Although it doesn't mean I'm not totally sure how to store it now. Although actually I generally have to store it like this because it's too tall. Greenberg. Slide you right in there. Oh, and here's my other book that is too tall, and so I have to lay it on its side. It's a silent graphic novel about an only child from the one-child policy in China. She goes on a magical adventure with a deer when she gets lost, when she gets on the wrong bus. Okay, I'm gonna get more books. I think this is the last stack, and it's shorter than the last one, so things should be okay. Maya say Crowley is the first, Crowley is the second. Let me know. I know I could Wikipedia this myself, but you have so kindly offered to do it for me. Okay, last one. Some slightly precarious Pratchetts. Okay. See, I told you. I was gonna throw them all on the floor. There goes Men at Arms. Plastic Bards. Crowley. Okay. Okay. Morton. What happened to ends here? O'Connor. Yeah, those are over here. Novik and Netzer. Last one. Brilliant. Okay, so I think I'm gonna slide you guys over a bit. Oh no, wait, there's those ones that fell last time. Okay, not quite done. Okay, obviously it's more Pratchetts and Snickets. And we have, I think this is the only foreign language book that I keep on my regular shelves. I keep my like foreign language like study books on a different shelf out of my literature section. Because I think all of mine are like more student editions, although not my Roman NAS, which is a side-by-side old French, modern French chanson de geste from the 13th century. Maybe one day I'll move it up here. Okay, this is, I put this under, this is 3 different authors, so I just sorted by its editor, Dijon, which is actually the same alphabetically as the first author, de Choisy. So it all works. Oh, fun fact, Joan Dijon, the editor of this like student's edition of Histoire de la Marquise de Bonneville, is kind of my like academic grandmother. She was the like PhD thesis coordinator for Giulia Pacini, who was my French major advisor. And at one point she said she had gone and talked to Professor Pacini, said she had gone and talked to Professor Dijon. And Professor Dijon said that like kids these days, they don't appreciate Racine's Phaedra. And when Professor Pacini told this to me, I was like, what? I love Phaedra! And so she was able to go tell her. Kids these days do appreciate Phaedra. So take that, Joan. Okay, I'm turning this into Clark. I'm just gonna stick this down here. Rolling. Snick it, snick it. And I'm gonna move those down. Cahill and Donahue. Okay, I'm just gonna stick him up there. Okay. Oh god, there's more. There's more next to the printer. Okay. There's 3 more stacks, but one of them only contains 2 books, and the other 2 are quite small. I felt like this wasn't quite enough. Have I hidden any more in any other places? Probably. Ruskovich. I need to read this. This is such a very meaty book. Morrison. Where did Morrison go? Okay, Morrison and Morgenstern. McWhorter. McGuire and more Morrisons. Lots of those down there for you. Okay, and then we've got basically my stack of exclusively giant books. This must have been at the bottom of a suitcase at some point. Sedgwick, Saunders, Sepetys. That I definitely said that one wrong. Let me set this down here. McCulloch. I refuse to pronounce this in any way other than the most Scottish way. So, Colleen McCulloch, like Ainsley, for those of you who have seen my most recent wrap-up. M. Okay. Gabriel is his middle name, right? I've always been sorting Guy Gabriel K in the K section, but it's possible that Gabriel is his last. He has 2 last names, like Helena Bonham Carter. We'll stick him in K for now. And then Kaufman, which I believe is actually pronounced Kaufman, but again, it's doing it in the most German way possible. And then my last 2 big ones, Last Hero. Oh, and this is another sewing book, The Medieval Tailor's Assistant, which is a handbook on medieval sewing, so that will go with the sewing books. Pratchett. Oh god, that's precarious. Okay, now I'm going to knock things over as I scooch you on down. Am I breaking anything? Okay, I'm dragging the cat scratching post with me. I guess that's fine. And now I have to wait. Oh, I can check on OBS. I've been watching myself in not real time. Okay. So, am I gonna... Okay. Okay, let's get started on ABC. So, I'm just gonna move my good friend Will out of the way for a quick sec, so that I have some sorting space. Oops, there goes Kate Beaton. Menagerie of sounds today. Okay, so who goes first? First comes Queen Victoria's Book of Spells, because that's my only more than 2 authors book. If a book has 2 authors, then I'll normally just like pick which one I like better. So Good Omens goes with Pratchett instead of Gaiman, because I don't have any other Gaiman books. Sue me. But if it's got more than 2 authors, then I just stick it at the beginning. Okay, Clark, that's going to be close to the end. Asimon. Cox comes after Clark. This is where my dyslexia becomes evident, because I sometimes really struggle with alphabetical order. Abbott before Asimon. Atkinson afterwards. And it's easy at the beginning of the alphabet. Cahill before Clark. Bardugo is my only B so far. Beaton. Oh, sorry, you have to go back to work. I hope your lunch break was nice. Oh, thank you for the information about Guy Gabriel K, Maya. Man, can you just follow me around, Maya, and like answer all of my trivia questions? Beaton, Bernie, as in Francis, not as in. Oops, one of these upside down. Not as in Sanders. Austin, Baldwin, L comes before R. Chambers. Yes, you can follow me around. Okay, well, I live, you're going to want to take a flight to Schiphol Airport in Amsterdam, and then you're going to want to get a train to Zoud station, and then from Zoud, it's kind of unfortunate because you have to like go down and leave the train station and then enter the metro station, and then you're going to take the metro to Henk Snevlietweg. Hopefully I haven't published too much information about my address on the internet. Although the place where I used to live on Dom Square, which is like literally a tourist trap, and I'm pretty sure that if anyone had wanted to figure out where my house was, it would not have been that hard based on the limited information I spoke about and like pictures from out my windows that I took. But no one came and stalked me, so I think if they were going to stalk me, they would have done it when I was living in a tourist trap. Okay, Chambers. H comes before L and after A. Carol is after Cahill. Carr is after... Oh, no, wait. Carr is before Carol. Abrams. Deep philosophical question here, guys. For S, which is a book in a thing, does one shelve it with that as the spine or with that as the spine? Truly the questions that try men's souls. I think that's exactly what J.J. Abrams and Doug Dorst wanted. They wanted to fuck with your concept of literature. I don't know. I'll do both and you guys tell me which one looks better. Okay, so Abrams. A, B, or A. He's going to be right. After Abbott. Okay. So we've got Ship of Theseus side out. And we've got S side out. This is how it has been. Let me know your thoughts. But Dorsworth. I know, but Abrams is listed first, so I know that like J.J. Abrams is not a novel writer, so he just you like S better. Okay, I'll leave it like that. Abrams. What was I saying? Yeah, I know Abrams didn't actually write it. Doug Dorst actually wrote it. My computer is talking to me. What is it saying? PC is in battery saver mode. Okay, there may be a run to get my power cord. But yeah, unless I have like unless I own other books by one of the authors, let's start that sentence over. If a book has two authors and one of them I own other books by, I'll shelve it with those books. Oh, that is my beloved fetching my power cable. He's so great. But if I don't, then I'll just do it by whoever's listed first. Okay, Jessie Burton. Jessie Burton is going to kick Michael Cox off the shelf. Showdown of the historical fiction writers, in which the only way to win is to have a name that comes alphabetically first. Burton after Burton. Thanks, babe. Okay, let's plug in. Oops. Yeah, the other thing about sorting it as Ship of Theseus is that the author of Ship of Theseus is at least listed. The author of Ship of Theseus is Straka. So then it would look weird to have an S author in with all of my A authors. And I might even be tempted to sort him with S. But I already have too many authors whose names begin with S. We can't do it. Where's the... There we go. Oh. And there's a shelf, guys. We did it. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Yes, I did plug my computer in. See, what I have been doing is doing flush with the shelf. I have been toying with the idea of like set 1 inch back. I don't know. In some cases this won't be able to work because like with 100 Nights of Hero, since I'm putting it outside, it's a very long book, so I can't even get it flush with the shelf, so that will make it stick out more. I'll keep it seated forward for now. Next shelf. Let's move these chunks out of the way. So Michael Parker's going to be first because he just got kicked off. There's Meaning of Night. This is the hardcover. It has more bookmarks and my picture of David when he was a child. I will not show you because I'm not totally sure he would want that. Although it is adorable. Yeah, so this is the hardcover. I've owned like 3 different copies of this book because I lend them to friends and then I steal them back from other friends and various things. So this is my first, let's do some ASMR. This is my first time owning the hardcover. By first time, I mean I got it like 3 years ago. And I can't tell if I like this better than the paperback. The sequel, one thing, I've only read this once in hardcover form and I've read it like 6 times in paperback form, and the hardcover is shorter, so the page numbers are different, which was a little bit of a trippy experience because I kind of got used to like where on the page certain events happen because I'd read it so many times. So it was a little bit like reading it afresh. Neither the hardcover nor the paperback go with my copy of Glass of Time. This one is shorter. So if I wanted to get a matching set, I'd have to get a new Glass of Time. And I'm not totally sure I love Glass of Time enough to want to spend more money on it. Okay. Never lend books. I know, I've lent like 2 books in my entire life. One of them was in 6th grade. Or maybe, in 5th grade. I lent it to my friend Alice. And by it, I mean, it was a book about Queen Elizabeth. It was like a middle grade book about Queen Elizabeth called Beware Princess Elizabeth. And I lent it to my friend Alice. And she kept it I lent it to her in like October. She gave it back to me in like May. I'm not totally sure she read it. And I remember, it had been so long that I was like reorganizing my bookshelves as one does when one is 10 years old. And I was like, I feel like I owned a book about Elizabeth. Where did that go? And I was completely surprised when she was like, hey, Libby, this is your book. And I was like, oh yeah, that is my book. So that's what happened to that one. I did eventually get it back. And then I lent my friend Kenzie, when I was in high school, my copy of The Meaning of Night. And then I graduated and she never gave it back. But I stole David's copy because when this was my favorite book before I read Rebecca, and when David found out it was my favorite book and he wanted to date me, he was like, I should read that book so I'll have things to talk about this hot lady with. So he went and bought a copy, but he is not very careful with his book, so it got like very beat up. So I had David's beat up copy for a while. And then I think my mom bought her own copy. How did that work? I think what happened was I bought a copy from Amazon and I got the hardcover. And like it arrived late or something, and I sent an email to Amazon saying like there is a problem with the book. Oh no, what happened was I ordered a copy from Amazon, but then I got a copy for Christmas or something. And so I said, I asked Amazon if I could return the book, and they said, we'll just give you a refund and like you don't actually have to return it, because I may have bought it from like a third-party seller, or I bought it very cheap, but they were refunding me like $4. and they just decided it would be more of a hassle to like process the return. So they're just like, you can just keep the book. And I was like, cool. So I gave my mom the paperback version, and I kept the hardcover just to have a different reading experience. So I could just swap back with my mom whenever I feel like it. It does have a role in my dating history, yes. It also, Meaning of Night has a really great line about love. It is, I should bookmark it. I was supposed to like reach it and read the line, but I don't have it. But whoever listens to the voice of reason when love whispers softly persuasive in the other ear. Okay. Donahue. It's probably going to be a little ways after Cox. Dijon. Dinsdale. Between Dijon and Donahue. I can keep the vowels in order. That part's not a problem. Crowley, as we have just determined it is pronounced, I think, unless I forgot. Here's my, I almost started Don't Look Now, and so I put a bookmark in it, but then I did not actually start it, so, whoops. Dumare. Oh gosh, I'm going to have to sort things out within author too. Okay. DeWitt. Dumare. Okay, so within author, I typically go by publication date, which means I may have to look up publication dates for Daphne du Maurier, with the only exception of Terry Pratchett, because I keep those sorted by sub-series, and then by publication date within sub-series, because I want to keep them all together. Okay, so let's see if I can remember. House on the Strand is definitely last. Where's my copy of Rebecca? Did it get put down here? Oh my god. Oh my god, cue panic. Guys. Where did it, is it over here? Oh my god, okay, it's over here. It's hiding under a big graphic novel. Nobody panic. Okay. So Rebecca, then Rachel, then Frenchman's Creek, then Marianne, then Don't Look Now, then House on the Strand. Is that right? Let's find out. This one is 1936. This is like 56, or maybe it's 38. I don't know. 51. Okay, Creek is before Rachel. 54. And then this one may be later, because I'm not totally sure this collection of short stories was published as this collection during her lifetime, but let's find out. Okay, this is copyright 2008. Yeah, we'll put this one at the end. Okay, ooh, I have another Clark. I guess I can take off my little sticky notes. Durrell. It's going to be after Du Maurier because I count the space as a letter. And it goes to the beginning. Oh, I totally forgot about Branwell. Sorry, Branwell. When were you published? 1960. I'm pretty sure that's before House on the Strand. Eisner, going to be at the end, and done. Okay, Kissing the Witch is published before The Wonder, right guys? Yeah, The Wonder's pretty recent. Okay, well we have a little bit more space on this shelf, so we can stick some more. Will Eisner may be my only E author. I think we can stick some Michelle favors up here. Okay, where you at, favors? None of them are in that stack. And of course they're right here at the bottom. With a David Luterson in between. I'm missing one. Okay, here's Crimson Petal and the Apple. Ooh! You are too big. They also forgot about Brinewell. Indeed. He's kind of a forgettable guy. Okay. Now, I probably won't be able to put my favors in chronological order because I have sorted them in different ways throughout my ownership of his books. Because he has short story collection. He has 2 short story collections, but one of them is a sequel collection to Crimson Petal, so I want to keep it with Crimson Petal. So I had originally done his short story collection, then his novella collection, then his novels, but I kept the Apple with Crimson Petal. Okay, so Summer Must Fall is definitely first. I actually totally don't know if that's true. You know what, let's just do it. Let's just start with short one, Summer Must Fall, Courage Consort, then I think Under the Skin is before Crimson Petal. I don't know, let's check. Ooh. Okay, Crimson Petal was published in 2002, and Under the Skin was published in 2000. Okay, yeah, so Under the Skin, then Crimson Petal and the Apple, then Strange New Things. Okay. So now we have Grimm. Fitzgerald comes before Grimm. So does Gilman. But Gooderson comes after. Greenberg. These 2. Forsyth. I think. Ooh. Gold Man. Okay, all my Goodmans. So Carol Goodman comes before Ruth Goodman. I don't know which order Ruth Goodman published How to Be a Tudor and How to Be a Victorian, but Tudors are chronologically before Victorians, so I'm putting them first. Yeah. Gaskell. Gibbons. Gorgie. Whoa. Is that right? I feel like this shelf looks different than the shelf when in my last setup, which it shouldn't. Oh, I've removed Margaret George's autobiography of Henry VIII, so that saved me a lot of space. So that used to be here. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's because I'm missing Ian Forster. That's the problem. I have a whole bunch down here that I missed. Okay, because I have too many F authors. That's the problem. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, so I feel like 100 Nights of Hero was at the end, and then Grimm's was starting a new shelf. Okay, so Forster, we got Morris, we got Remus here. Forster. Freeman. Yes. Fox. Somnambulist is before Goddess and Proof. And then do we have anyone before Greenberg in here? No. Okay. We got Grimm's, Gorging, Gooderson. Any more G's? What's George Orwell doing here? Just because I threw him on the floor. You belong over there, George. Okay, so now I think we have H is going to be Haig, then Haroof, then Highsmith. I have another pronunciation question. I want to say Kent Haroof, but I feel like I've maybe heard other people say Haroof? I don't know. Oh no, Hardy's going to be in there. Okay. Haig, Hardy, Haroof, Highsmith, Hunt. There's the H's. Having one eye, Ishiguro. Then, oop, nope, Jackson is going to come after. Are you ready, Maya? I'm going to say it. I'm going to do it with perfect finish. First, I'm going to throw some books on the floor. I'm going to do it with perfect Finnish pronunciation, just like you taught me. Pasi, Ilmari, Iaskelainen. Okay. Before Jackson. Shirley Jackson, probably not used to being second in the J's, because she's J-A and then C. But when you got this double A business, you can't fight it, English games. Thank you. Okay, we got lots of space. H-I-J-K. Let's grab all the K's and bring them over here. You want to come down and join me? Is that shot still okay? That's fine. Oh, roll the R? Maya, I can't roll R's. I can do a French R in the back of the throat, like rouge, but I can't do the little trill at the front, like in the Spanish R, like in roja. I can't do it. So, Pasi, Ilmari, Jaskelainen. That's the best I can do. I can do a tap, like Ilmari. That sounds like that. I feel like that's wrong. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Thank you. Okay. I'm grabbing the K's. I have a lot of M's. Oh, just the one K. Got Gabriel K. All by his lonesome. Okay. And now for the L's. Logan. LaRue. And I think this copy of Phantom of the Opera is my only book in translation that I keep on my shelves. Because the rest of them I just get ebooks. Because you can highlight in ebooks and then look up the words later. And then add them to your Anki list. Okay. Okay, so now I have to deal with all of my M's. Oh no, I missed Lawrence. Sorry, David. Other David. T.H. Lawrence. Okay, I'm pretty sure McDicken is going to be my first M, and then Mantell, and then McWhorter. And then we got Morton, Morrison, and Morgenstern. Morgenstern, Morrison. Oh, I've missed some M's. I stuck them down here. I missed. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to totally redo this. Okay, so here's some more K's. Y'all gonna have to scooch down. Where's K? J. Okay, Guy Gabriel K, you're not alone. Okay, Aaron and John, you're gonna have to go. I think I can get both the Johns in there. Okay. And then I've got McGuire, which is gonna come before Mendel. Okay, John, sorry, you're back down. And McCulloch. Duh. Okay, McGuire comes after McDicken. And I'm not gonna squeeze them. I'm not gonna force the Night Circus to fit in there. Oh, especially because it's not the Night Circus, it's First Man in Rome. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Okay. Oh no, wait. Mendel has to come before that. Mendel, McCulloch, McWhorter. That's on my ends, right? Yes. Morgenstern. Okay, then I've got Morrison, which means I have to figure out publication order. God Help the Child is definitely last. Beloved, Sula, Jazz. I think it goes Beloved, Jazz, Sula. Let's see if I'm right. Does Beloved want to tell me its publication date? 1988. Sula is 1982. Okay, it's before. And Beloved. Wait. Did I just look up Beloved? Okay. Sula, Beloved, then where's Jazz? 93. Okay. So there's the order there, and then Kate Morton, I know because I've been like alive during her whole publication history. Time to get back to shopping. Exactly. Oh, thank you. Because I put my video on delayed or on short latency. There's 3 different like latency levels that you can pick. And I went for the middle one, which means the quality should still be like reasonably okay for you guys, but there isn't too much of a gap. So I can respond to your comments on relatively real time, but not tight enough, alas. Okay, so Morton started with The House at Riverton, and then she read The Forgotten Garden, and then she did Distant Hours, Secret Keeper, Lake House. Bam! Okay, and I still have a little bit of space. So, do I have any ends? Netzer. A little tiny book down here. Oh yes, it's my Animal Farm. My little tiny Signet Classic Animal Farm. Novik. Okay, those are my 2 M's, so it's gonna go Netzer Novik. And then, I can't remember which gent is the author and which one is the illustrator of Death Note, and I want to sort it like author. Come here. Here's my lovely Death Note. Okay, Tsugumi Oba, I'm pretty sure is the author, and Abada is the artist. Yes. However, can I fit it there? No. Do I have anyone before O.H.? I have O'Connor. Perfect. Brilliant, Francis. You fit perfectly. Okay. This next Orwell. Yes. Animal Farm's before 1984, right? I'm not sure. When was Animal Farm published? $1996. That's wrong. Why? I may need your help again. 1956. Okay, so it's after 1984. Okay, I think that's all it's gonna fit. Let's scooch you guys over. Take a look at what's down here. Ovid and Owen. Elementa PQRX. Elementa PQRX. That's the alphabet, guys. QRXTUVW. Okay, so Ovid, then Owen, then Oyeyemi. And that's the O's. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot about you guys. Oba. Okay, so we're switching up Oba and Orwell. And we're also throwing everything else on the floor. But that's how it fits. So we're going with it for now. Can we just, someone mentioned it. Was it one of you? On my Voice No Bird review that the cover was so good it's almost worth owning just for the cover. Helen Oyeyemi's covers are so, oh my god! Wilfred Owen! I know you're suicidal, but this is too much. And Mr. Fox, her covers are so good. I don't know what's so nice about this. Like this cover, this like robin's egg blue. So good. You said Animal Farm's 1945? Ah, okay. Oh my god. Death Note is trying to kill my other books, guys. It's pushing them off the shelves. This is exactly what I would expect of you. Okay. Well, I guess some edition of Animal Farm was published in 1956. Is Signet Classics an American imprint? Maybe it was published in America in 1956. Okay. Yeah, and Gingerbread, which is her new book, also has like a really pretty cover, but I don't think I'm gonna buy it unless Mr. Fox is really good. Okay. Ovid, Owen, Oyeyemi. Stay. Be nice. Okay, then we're gonna have to stick Palliser in here to sort of take care of all the little guys. This big, hefty book should stop them from falling off. Okay. And then Pratchett, Harry Pinborough. Easy peasy. Okay. Well, then nobody knows why it says 1956 inside my Animal Farm. Okay, now I'm just going to check to make sure I don't have any other P's that come before Pratchett so that I can start doing the Pratchetts. Pullman, Ralphus. Okay guys, we good. Time to Discworld it up. Okay. So many stacks and I'm going to tackle this. And also, I don't totally remember what order I had them in before. Okay, well, here's the rinse ones. So this, the last hero is so big it has to go on the floor, so it doesn't knock other people over. Let's just find all the rinse ones. The sound. Oh my god, the Discworld books got extra out of order since they're mass market paperbacks. They're so small I could just like shove them anywhere into any bag. So I just grab a couple occasionally. Here is also my opportunity to demonstrate my faithfulness to Sir Terence to see if I can actually remember the order of all of the Discworld series. Eric and the first two. Oh, and Last Hero was Rinsman's as well. Okay, let's see how I do. Color of Magic, then Light Fantastic, then Sorcery, then Eric. Interesting Times. I think it goes Last Continent, then Last Hero, but maybe I'm wrong about that. And Unseen Academical is definitely last. Okay. There. Okay. And now Witches. Carpentagulum is Witches. Masquerade is Witches. Lords and Ladies. Ooh! Equal Rights, Weird Sisters. Is that all of them? Oh, we got Witches above. Okay, so it goes Equal Rights, then Weird Sisters, then Witches Abroad, then Lords and Ladies, then Masquerade, then Carpentagulum. This is easy. Okay, although those are the only series I've read in their entirety, so it might get a little trickier from here on out. Okay, then I put Tiffany Aching. Oh no, I put Tiffany Aching next. Okay. And my Tiffany Aching ones are weird sizes. Where is my We Free Men? Have I lost it? Oh no, I have more up here. Okay, brilliant. There you are. Oops. Okay, We Free Men. Then Hatful of Sky, which is a big one for me. Okay. Shepherd's Crown is definitely the last one. Some of them I have out right now because I'm moving them. The Wintersmith should be around here. There you are. Okay, so just temporarily, I'm gonna grab, what's about the right size? 4. Let's see. I'm gonna grab Why Is This Night Different from All Other Nights just to act as a spacer, so that I Shall Wear Midnight will have a space to come home to. Okay, so I do that, and then I stick Amazing Morris at the end of Tiffany Aching, just because it's the only other YA and it's not part of the series. Okay. I'm grabbing a pen. Okay. Oh, that's much nicer. Okay, so I go the YAs, and then who comes next? It's either Death or Ancient Civ. Let's do Ancient Civ first. So it's going to be Pyramids and Small Dots. There we go. Okay. Now, time to remember the death order. It definitely goes Mort, then Reaper Man. Thief of Time is last. Oh, I forgot Jingo. Jingo's a Rincewind one. Isn't it? Wait, oh god. Is Jingo Rincewind or Guards? Oh good, it's Guards. Okay, I didn't forget a Rincewind. Okay. Okay. Mort, Reaper Man, Hogfather, Soul Music. No, Soul Music, then Hogfather, then Thief of Time. Is that all of them? I think so. Okay, then I do... the Watch is definitely last, so I think I do Industrial Revolution next, which is Moving Pictures, then The Truth, then Monstrous Regiments. I didn't know why Monstrous Regiment is part of the Industrial Revolution. It's not. It's about the military. Doesn't really have anything to do with industry in the way that Moving Pictures and The Truth do. But we don't really have any other place to put it, so. Okay, and then we do Moist. So Making Money goes in the middle. Where's my Going Postal? Going Postal. And then, ooh, really? And then Raising Steam at the end. Okay, now this is going to be the hardest one because I've only read one of the City Watch books, and it's also the longest series. Are these in the right order? Did I just keep the last section in the right order? Hopefully. Like, so Guards is definitely first, and then it's Men-at-Arms. Look at play, that's elephant, watch, thud. Oh, I have no idea where Jingo goes. Okay, I give up. I have to look it up. I'm sorry, Sir Terrence. Also, I think I just unplugged something from the router. Discworld reading order. All you gotta do is type in the word disc and it completes it with reading order. Okay. Guards, Men-at-Arms. Feet of Clay, then Jingo. Then the fifth elephant. Night Watch, Thud, Snuff. Okay. I was close. And that's the last one, so I stick Where's My Cow in at the end. And that's all of Discworld. So I have more Pratchetts. Okay, so I've got the first 3 Long Earth series. I think I'm going to be able to fit the Long Earth in. And then everybody else is going to have to go into the next shelf. So I can get along more. Okay, so I'm going to take out that. Okay, you guys are going to move back over to the other shelf. Ooh! Sorry, this entails breaking things. Those are all very ominous sounds, weren't they? Oh my god, you guys have been talking so much. Okay. Okay. Have you said anything important? They charged you $4 for... Oh god, that's awful. I used the graphic. There's a very good graphic, which is on the wiki page. It shows you all of the major and minor connections. Yeah, it's okay if you read them out of order. I I believe I've said this every time I talk about Terry Pratchett, but I read like the worst 2 Discworld books to start with. I read Carpe Jugulum first, which is the very end of the Witches series, which requires knowledge of Granny Weatherwax's first name in order to like understand a major running joke. And then I read Light Fantastic, which is the only direct sequel. And so I had no idea what was going on, but I still enjoyed it. I can't remember what my third one was. I may have gone back and read. No, I don't think I read Color of Magic third. What on earth was it? I don't know. I do not own Pratchett's biography. Though I am willing to. Okay, let's get started over here. Oh god, this is a mess. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start off by just moving everything one shelf down, so I always have a clean shelf to be working on. Ooh, that's scary. That's scary. Let's do this in 2 parts. Oh, that's interesting, Maya. Did you have to wait for the publications? Were you like reading faster, or for the translations, were you reading faster than the translations came out? And that's why you switched to the English versions? Oh my god! Oh my god! How is the Harry Potter series so heavy? Okay. Whew. See, isn't this pretty? Okay, so we got Long Mars, and then my last Pratchett, which is not Discworld, Good Omens. I haven't read Good Omens, and you'd think that the series coming out would give me a kick in the pants, but it does the opposite of giving me a kick in the pants. Okay, so let's... Oh gosh, I don't have enough space to turn them to the side. Okay. So, who comes after Pratchett? Do I have any more P's? I don't think so. Oh, Pullman. Sorry. Sorry, Philip. I got my Dark Materials series used. I got them in this nice collected trilogy. It's very pretty. When you hold all the books together, it spells out his Dark Materials. It took me an unreasonably long time to figure out that that's what this said. Maybe I had them in the wrong order or something, but I was just like, I think this line was throwing me off. So I think the owner of this original trilogy, of these original physical objects, like only read the first one, because you can see the first one, the pages are a lot of a darker color, like it's been in a bag or something, and then these two are pretty pristine. Okay, so we got Pullman, and then Ruskovich is going to be after Rowling, but Rothfuss is going to be before. Oh, but Radcliffe is going to be first of all. Okay, now we move on to the big HP. Book 1. Book 2. Book 3. Oh my god, as they get longer, they get so much heavier. I think the Harry Potter series was created in order to make children more fit by carrying around these like 5-pound books. Okay, ooh, will it all fit? Can I stick my 3 little skinny ones on the end? Oh no, okay. So, Fantastic Beasts and Quidditch Through the Ages are gonna fit at the ends. Are they? You know, I've got lots of space, guys. Let's just give the books room to breathe. I'll move all these down here. Okay. And then Ruskovich. Yeah. Interesting. They didn't translate them in order. Did they translate them in order by sub-series? Which is different than order by publication series? Although not if they started with Mort and Weird Sisters. And those aren't even the shortest, so it's not like they were optimizing for speed. It's a very weird order to translate them in. Okay, I got Miss Satterfield's. She's definitely going to be before Snicket. Is anybody else going to be before Snicket? Dodie Smith. Sophia Samatar. Oh, here's another Setterfield. I have another I have another one by this lady. There you are, so let's see. What you doing down there? Oh, and it's Sedgwick. Oh gosh, my S's got completely messed up. Okay. Oh gosh. So here's the petties. Let's sort Setterfield out first. Okay, P comes before T. Okay. That's going to be after Snicket. Those are all after Snicket. Okay, Saunders. You're at the beginning, my friend. Sedgwick. Isn't this such a pretty book cover? Oh man, that's really nice. Volante. It's all Volante. Okay, so that is all of my. Oh, that was a good one. It's almost like Books are dusty or something. Okay, let's get started on Snicket. What on earth order did these end up in? 1, 2, 6, 7, 9, 12, 13, 10. These ones are definitely going to have to end up in the second shelf. What is on my copy of The Granddaughter? Oh, I think some of these got like cleaning fluid on them. Maybe that's what made me sneeze. That's 11. Okay, there's 3, 4, 5. 7, 8, 9. I think I can get 2 in there. Nope. Okay. 10, 11, 12, 13. The complementary colors go well on the covers. Indeed. The translator Reaper Man, then Hawk and skip soul music. Interesting. Wonder if the translator was doing them in the order that he liked. Okay, so I do for Lemony Snicket, I do Series of Unfortunate Events, then Unauthorized Autobiography, then Beatrice Letters. Although if you're reading them, my suggested reading order is actually Series of Unfortunate Events, books 1 through 10, then read Unauthorized Autobiography, then read 11, 12, 13, then reread Unauthorized Autobiography, because it's very short. You can read it in like less than 2 hours. And it was published between 10 and 11, so you want to get the information then, but then once you've gotten to the end of the series, you'll read it again in a new light. Okay. And Beatrice Letters, then prequel series. And I'm actually missing one of the books of the prequel series. Which is all the wrong questions. I actually read all of these in digital form and then just like gradually picked up the physical copies when I could find them for cheaps. So this is book 2. Okay, I don't have book 1, that's right. And then 3, 4, and then this is a series of complimentary short stories. Okay. Okay, we're getting close to the end, guys. We got all my post-Snicket essays. So we're going to start with Midori Snyder. And then we got Susan Sontag. Okay. Got 2 Stevensons. Noel. And Neil comes first. Erica Suarez at the end. And then St. John is going to come before Stevens. Okay. Lovely. Let's see if I can get you guys to join me over here in the corner. Okay. gonna try to sit on a vent and we'll see if I die. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Hello. Okay, do I have any teas? I feel like maybe I don't. Oh no, I've got Donna Tart. Sorry, Donna. Sorry. T-U. I don't think I have any U authors. Nope. Okay, T-U-V. So, Valente. Von Arnon's going to be at the end. Okay, Kat Valente publishes so many books I can't possibly keep track of her publication order. So I'm just going to head over to Goodreads. I think it's Fairyland series first, then Deathless, then Radiance. I don't know where In the Night Garden fits in there though. Catherine and Valente. She was born on Cinco de Mayo. That's yesterday. Happy birthday, Kat. Okay, let's sort by publication year. How does this woman write so many books? Okay, so Fairyland series is like interspersed with the other ones, so I'm just going to go based on when the first one was published. Which I think is going to put it at the beginning. Okay, so Radiance is definitely last. I'm going to have to scroll through multiple pages. Okay, I think Fairyland's gonna come before then. Okay, so now we just have to figure out if In the Night Garden or Deathless comes first. I'm pretty sure it's In the Night Garden. I can just look inside them. It'll be way easier than looking at everything she's ever published. 2011 for Deathless. (2006) for Night Garden. Okay. Oh, thank you. Night Garden is before Fairylands. Okay. Is Deathless before or after Fairyland? I'll give you time to answer it. So, Radiance is last. Night Garden. Then Fairyland. Oh my god, I got schmutz all over my Valentes. Is there schmutzig? Okay, well, I'm tentatively putting Deathless between Fairyland and Radiance. I feel like that's the same order I had it at the last shelf. Okay, then one Arden, and now my two Waltons. So Joe comes before Leslie. And now, what happened to you? And now we're at the end, guys. Wecker, Winman, Zimmer Bradley. It's a bookshelf, kids. Oh, I forgot the Bard Shrine. I forgot. Radiance is 2015. Yeah, I know that one's at the end. Deathless is after First Fairyland. Okay, thank you. Okay, so now I gotta do Barge Rhyme. I gotta throw out all my little sticky notes with that, but stick you over here for now. Okay, so what I would really like in my mind, I've got like half over here and half over here, and then I have a little space in the middle. Is that gonna work, or is it gonna take up the whole thing? Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so now I gotta see how well I know my Shakespeare chronology. I can definitely divide them into thirds, but part of it is that we don't have a super good Shakespeare chronology, so I'm like, Shakespeare's first play is either Henry VI Part 1, Henry VI Part 2, yes, he may have written it before Part 1, Two Gentlemen of Verona, Taming of the Shrew, or Titus Andronicus. It's like, it's one of those. I'm just going to go to Wikipedia, which I think has the Cambridge listing, and I'm just going to do whatever they tell me. Let's type in Shakespeare chronology. Okay, so they're starting with Two Gentlemen. This is going to be ripping internet content. Two Gentlemen of Verona. There's a little lip here at the end. Can you see that? Let me check to see if you can see that. Nope. Okay, so this little lip here at the end of the bookshelf. Should I put it so that the book is on the lip? Or is it so that it's not? So we're deciding, do we want to have a little tiny space between the first book and the bookshelf, or do we want to have the first book be like a 1/4 centimeter higher than all the rest of them? I'll try it both ways. Okay, Two Gentlemen of Verona, then Shrew. Nope, missed it on the first pass. Okay, Taming of the Shrew, there you are. Then, okay, they're doing Henry IV Part 2, then Part 3, then Part 1. Just for like my own particular OCD, I'm going to do 1, 2, then 3. Okay, that's Henry IV, Henry VI, Henry VI, Henry VI. Not on the lip? Okay, we've got a knot on the lip though. Okay. Yeah, so here's with more than just one book there. So if I do it like this, we have a little bit of a tilt. And then the other option is to put it on the lip. Have it like that. I'm going to be playing around a lot with this area of the bookshelf. We'll also see like which is more convenient. Because like if I keep like moving things and constantly just pushing Two Gentlemen up onto the lip, then I'll just move it there permanently. That's Henry IV. You have to wait. Okay, Titus. Then Richard III, then Edward III, which I do not have in Yale form. So sad. There's Richard II. Related but different. Here you are. Richard III. Comedy of Errors. Love's Labour's Lost. Richard II. Okay. Comedy of Errors. Love's Labour's Lost. And Richard II. R&J, Midsummer, King John. R&J, Midsummer. keep spacing. Okay, there's King John. Oh, and Romeo and Juliet's right in front of it. They were all right next to each other. R&J, Midsummer, King John. Merchant, 1 Henry IV. Oh, interesting. This has Merry Wives of Windsor between Henry IV Part 1 and Henry IV Part 2. Oh yeah, that does make sense. Because Queen Elizabeth saw Falstaff in the first play, and then she wanted a Falstaff spin-off. Okay. What did I just say? Merchant of Venice. I don't know if I have to have the live stream running in order to watch it. Can you guys still see me? I think I just broke the live stream on my own computer, but I think that's just my viewing capacity and not my filming capacity. I'm gonna refresh some things. Sorry if everything breaks. Okay, we're still good. Okay, so we're at King John, and then Merchant, Henry, Wives, more Henry. Merchant, Henry Part 1, Wives, Merry Wives, those Merry Wives of Windsor, and then Henry IV Part 2 and Henry V are off in other places being helpful for the Bard Book Club. And then it's, oh, Much Ado gets in there. If I were to do that. Okay, so then we got Henry V, Julius Caesar, As You Like It, Hamlet. It's so weird to me that As You Like It and Hamlet were written so close to each other. They feel very different to me. It's almost like Shakespeare had a varied repertoire. They could write lots of different things. Now what? Then Twelfth Night. See, that makes sense. Twelfth Night, secretly very contemplative. So Twelfth Night, T&C, Sir Thomas More, which doesn't count, and then Measure for Measure. Okay, then we got Othello, All's Well, King Lear. There's my Othello, you can tell, because the spine's a lot paler because it comes from either my aunt's or my grandmother's collection. Othello, All's Well, King Lear. Timon of Athens, Macbeth, A and C. I really hope I'm still streaming. Okay, Pericles, Coriolanus, Winter's Tale. Cymbeline, Tempest, Henry VIII. That's it. And then I have the 3 other ones, which are a biography of Shakespeare, which I haven't read because I don't care about his life, and then poems and sonnets. I'm going to do poems before sonnets. Or sorry, I'm going to do sonnets before poems. Because I think they were written first. I can't remember. I don't care. So I'm going to attempt... What? I'm still streaming. Oh, thanks, babe. Oh, yes, everyone is now telling me I'm still streaming. Thanks, everyone. Okay, let's do a split in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think oh god, this is really hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Okay, so half of 38 is, oh my god. Okay, half of 30 is 15, so it's 19. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we're split between Hamlet and As You Like It. The two that I said seemed like they didn't belong together. Fate has decided to separate them. Okay, so when I moved the second half over, my Shakespeare biography just sort of hopped up onto the lip, so I think I'm just going to stick Two Gentlemen up on the lip. There we go. And now I have like a little spot where I'm going to put things for me to make my human sacrifices to the bard. Yeah. That's good. Okay. You nice bust of Shakespeare? Exactly. And then I make the human sacrifices to the bust. That's exactly what I was thinking. Okay. That's all my books, guys. I don't have anything else. It was very nice to talk to you. Thank you guys so much for looking up years and alphabets and all that stuff. I'm going to be posting a video tomorrow. Actually, I don't know. It's all ready. Should I post it tonight? I already gave you a live show tonight. We'll see how nice I'm feeling. But I'll see you again within the next 24 hours.